Hey High Vibe Tribe, welcome back to my channel. So, we're going to go ahead and get into Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your March general energy read, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm getting some sensual, seductress energy. For Aries, sensual energy for Aries, right? Especially with this Virgo full moon, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Woo! We are embracing all aspects within ourselves, Aries. Let's get a load of your general energy read for the month of March 2021. So keep in mind that energy is fluid. And things can change. Energy is very much so interchangeable, especially if something in this reading kind of gives you a light bulb moment, and you get some much needed advice that helps you alter the course of your direction in a much more favorable outcome, right, Aries? So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries signs. What general energies are we tapping into for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Earth Star Chakra. Okay. Initiation. So this is like the Wheel of Fortune almost, okay? This energy, the Earth Star, so this is like getting to the core of your beginning, right? Your blueprint, your how everything even begins for you. And so we got here some ancient scriptures. So I feel like it's like a divine plan over here taking place. Ooh, wow, okay. Just look at this eye. It's like the knowing, the great knowing. Okay? It's like I'm getting the song The Knowing by The Weeknd also. And it kind of is giving me that kind of energy. It's like this darkness, but it's it's like your plan, your divine plan, which starts from the ground, okay? It starts from the here and now. You're stepping into your knowing. Okay, it's like a knowing beyond your knowing, okay? A security beyond your security, so you're existing. This is like initiating the fire within you, like the soul's creation, okay? The soul's creation, the soul's impact. Woo! Wow. Wow. And look at those gorgeous indigo colors. So you really have this intuitive nature, Aries. Okay, so there's that with that lotus blossom, that multi-dimensional vibe within you that is cultivated. So it's like your aura, right? The groundedness to your aura. So the impact your energy, your energetic field has is what we're talking about this month, Aries. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your general energy read. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries sign for the month of March. Let's take a look at what's going on here. All right, if you have any inquiries for personal readings, take a look at the description box below. I have my email there, my Instagram. All right, Temperance energy. Woo! So this is divine planning, okay? Balancing out those energies within you. You could be dealing with Sagittarian energy also. Take a look at your chart, okay? Again, to see which energies are resonating with you this month. But do make sure you check out your other sun, moon, your rising, your Venus also. I feel like the energies are so interchangeable. As you see, like the alchemy taking place, you're going from one cup to another. So there's a lot of interchanging aspects happening this month. Okay, Aries? Let's just make sure we're getting that full picture in here. So the temperance energy is all about tempering this this energy, right? This intuition, divine intuition. Wow, lover's energy. So there's a Gemini nature over here. So a dualistic contrast, right? This ray of sunshine that you're pretty much like putting onto this planet with the lover's energy, this peace, okay? Because of this acceptance, the self-acceptance that I'm talking about, all right? Okay, so there we go. We've got this peacefulness that in your impact that you have going on. Whew. Those are heavy energies. Those are major arcanas. And then you have your Lemurian Earth Star chakra, which is all about the impact. So here we go. You've had this dark night of the soul moment, which made you kind of realize what it is that that yourself was supposed to do, that your purpose was all about, that your impact was all about. And it has to do with you being able to go inside, to go inwards, to be able to divinely connect to those certain levels of traumas. Can you see? Okay. Yeah. The certain levels of those traumas, like there's always like these layers to each trauma that you undergo in this lifetime. And so some may come off very surface level, very superficial, I feel, Aries. However, there is so much more depth to it because some of them can be from past lives and they linger and they linger and they linger. And so what happens when you get a Kundalini release happen, which happens with your cerebral energy, so that spinal fluid that kind of gets that push, and so your glands have a certain type of release, an energetic release, and so those scenarios start to manifest in your life. A lot of the times you can get this type of energy when you have abandonment issues resurface, okay? Especially when it comes to feeling this lack of peace, tranquility within you. But this is definitely a divine message for you, telling you that you're on your plan, on your blueprint. You're on the fatedness of, you know, your life's events, no matter what the outcome is. So this is definitely to help you accept those layers of yourself. Wow. Wow. I feel like some of it has to do with the masculine nature, and I don't know why, but a lot of it has to do with like the reactions of a masculine nature, which is that the reactions aren't really verbal as they are in actions. And so now we're stepping into a mode where, you know, the masculine nature can now expressively, creatively express themselves, so that the abandonment issues of the Aries nature, because Aries is a fire sign, which is all about masculinity, so that they can express this abandonment, you know, darkness within you, that kind of like you weren't able to before, but because of this lover's energy impacting you, Aries, you're now able to express that. Ooh, look at that. High Priestess, this knowledge is given. This knowledge is given to you, okay? Your intuition, you tap into your intuition because of this, you know, trigger almost, right? And so you go within with the High Priestess to gain that knowledge from your genetic blueprint, right? So anyways, with that Kundalini release, what happens is, as these situations manifest within your life, they happen so that you can rectify those past life traumas. Do you know what I mean? Especially with the High Priestess, it's all about secrets. The High Priestess has knowledge with her. Okay, and you can trust her with the High Priestess is someone you can trust. Believe it or not, it's so edgy though. Okay, and again, it's like, you know how the Lovers has a dualistic nature, so does the High Priestess. But with her comes the protection of the protection of duality. You know, like as above, so below. However, she keeps it very low key. She keeps it very hidden. And, you know, it doesn't mean that you can't express yourself, right? But you're finding new ways to creatively express yourself. Knight of Pentacles energy. So you take a step forward. All right. This could be a movement forward in a new direction where it's like an interview process. Very, very secretively, your divine intuition is cultivating for you this movement, slow movement, because it's a Knight of Pentacles, you know, slow movement with the Knight. The Knight moves a lot more slower with the Pentacles, okay? So as opposed to the Knight of Wands, which is a rushing into it. This is something that is taking its time to manifest, to heal even, Aries. To be able to go on your path. Kind of like the pace of the song of The Knowing. Okay, and then by The Weeknd. It's so beautiful too if you take a listen to it. It's like, I know you've been, and it's like kind of like you've been here before, right? Yeah. So you're back on this mission, okay? You're back on this mission, Aries. Interesting. You could be dealing with a very divine counterpart with the Lover's energy. We'll get some clarification, definitely. But to close off this reading, you know, close off what the end of March is even looking like. I feel like you take like this very much so a patient steps towards oh my gosh, towards healing any type of like blockage, feeling left out, you know, where you can just accept yourself. I feel like you might be living a life where, you know, many people might not be able to understand you, and so it can have you feeling very left out, right, Aries? It can definitely have you feeling like nobody kind of understands, and so it evokes this type of loneliness within you. You may kind of have like only that one person who gets it, who helps you remove those blockages. And I feel like that could be the Lover's energy, but I'll get clarification just in a bit. My gosh. It's like you and the one, and that's it, Aries. You and the one, and that's it for you. That's it for you. Too many cards. Oh. So stubborn. So stubborn. I knew it. Okay, so I really hate to put that last card there, but Six of Cups is something that I kept seeing. So that's definitely all about past life. So here's that reoccurring theme that comes into play. But then, there she is, the Queen of Swords. She comes to kind of speak a very harsh truth. I just feel like it's all about this harsh communication. This all right, this you you just find a way to cut out any of those ties in your life that are making you feel very left out. So certain people, certain situations that aren't very conducive to your healing properties, right? Yeah. The thing is, like, to connect to your spirit, you do have to, to connect to your spirit, you do have to cut out a lot of things in your life. I feel like at some point you may have been asked to cut out this pure aspect to your communication. Okay, you may have come out very cold, or you may be coming across very cold in nature, very cutthroat. But the thing is, to protect yourself, you may need to do it, right? It's creatively expressing yourself. You're creatively expressing yourself, as in, like, to be able to be taken a lot more seriously, you have to have a more cutthroat nature. Or so you're doing so in the month of March, anyway, right? I'll get clarification on the... I feel like the Queen of Swords shouldn't have came out, but it did. So maybe there's just something you end up communicating that you may be done in a very harsh way, or may have been done in a very harsh way that you kind of wish you didn't. I'll get clarification on it. But it's kind of like the momentum is so cold. It's so cold. It kind of gives like a bit of cold vibes. All right? The Lover's energy. The Lover's energy. I love the Lover's energy. That's where the warmth is at. Okay? But then, like, because of your abandonment issues, you know, you might be asked to separate. You might be asked to separate with the Queen of Swords. Just because of this, like, karmic issue with the Six of Cups. Okay, this is all about karmic issues or past life reoccurrences. So something in the past life comes back. I'm not sure if it's like to haunt you, okay, as much as it is just something that no one knows, right? No one can really fathom. All right. So get a little of this Lover's energy. While we're dealing with this Lover's energy, it's so mysterious, Aries. The sensuality is mysterious. Two of Pentacles. What? So you're really weighing your options. You're really weighing your options. You're making a decision. So you could be making a decision to cut something out or to keep it. Oh my God, but I think you end up cutting it out with the Queen of Swords outcome. And you may not mean to, but because of this past life, I think, trauma, you end up cutting it out. You may just end up cutting this thing out. It's just because I feel like it may become a dark night of the soul overload. All right, let's get some clarification on this. Or just someone can sense that you're very lonely in this, okay? You're very lonely in this lifetime. Okay, so Three of Cups energy. So this could be feeling left out of these third party situations. Yeah, feeling like, you know, like, I feel like it's just that you feel, you know, there's this third party situation going on. However, this like healing process is taking so slow that it's just like you decide to cut it out, or something reoccurs in terms of this third party situation. You know what I mean? So let's see what this High Priestess energy is all about. What does she know? I feel like she knows, actually, that this is past life related. This is past life related. So she says, you know what? You figure it out. Right? You'll figure it out. She'll figure it out, and her counterpart will figure it out. Right. Whoops. Ooh, okay, there you go. Hanged Man energy. Okay, so a change in perspective. A very much so huge change of perspective comes in play, comes in handy, okay? So I feel like you detach. It's just that you detach from this whole Three of Cups situation that you're dealing with, you know. I feel like it's also like a fear of missing out. Also, just not knowing sometimes, but then trusting your knowing. Yeah, that's it. Like, just knowing you've been hurt so many times, and then those traumas reoccur over and over again, just so that you can have more faith, cultivate more faith, cultivate this awareness, right? Heal that. And how do you heal that when you just don't know, right? Like, that's the biggest question, is how do you heal it when you don't know? Because you need to have faith. Right? You need to always have faith. No matter what, you know, you may be hearing from your external surroundings, feeling, seeing, just there's always more to what meets the eye and your senses, okay? Like the eye right here in the Earth Star chakra, there's more to it than just what you see, right? That's just the beginning. What you see, what your senses see, is just the beginning, but then there's more to it. There's so many more layers to it. There's so much more dimension to it. You can't just assume, right? And that's why the Lover's energy is here. This is what creates that forgiveness, that peace, tranquility notion within this dynamic, right? And so this peace, this vibration, this energetic vibration is raised with the Lover's energy. Okay, this Lover's energy is the newfound healing process to this earth, okay? A lot of work going on. But I feel like you have such a strong purpose. There may be some I feel like you're really cutting out certain situations that weren't serving you well, okay? Certain communicative methods that weren't serving you well at all. Because it's now it's time for your feminine side to take action and your masculine side to take expression, right? We're doing a bit of a switcheroo, right? I feel like that's what the month of March is all about. Like, this reconfiguration is going on. This is like really exciting, and it's like it's so slow too. Like, it's so suspenseful. It's suspenseful, yeah. Because she's like, it's just creeping slowly. It's just creeping slowly. All right, Aries. Well, that concludes your general energy read for the month of March. Take a look at the description box below again if you want to have a personal reading done. And also subscribe to my channel if the readings are resonating. Until next time.